Good morning. My name is Vandana Yadav. I am from M.A.II Political Science. My topic is India-Sri Lanka relations. First, we'll see the introduction. So, India and Sri Lanka are geographically and culturally close, only 36 miles apart via the Park Strait, with the ancient religious, social, and historical ties. Relations have altered between cooperation and tensions. The 1980s marked a low point due to ethnic conflicts and intervention. Despite challenges, both countries maintained dialogue and avoided military confrontation. We can see here there are four phases of the bilateral relations. The first phase is relations with differences, second is friendly relations, third is tense relation, and the fourth is return of cordiality. The first phase is relation with differences 1948-1955. So Sri Lanka maintained military ties with the Britain post-independence. Differences with India over retention of the British naval bases, participation in the pro-Western conferences, and contrasting views on communism. Despite tensions, both the countries supported Indonesia's independence, shared non-aligned principles, and signed a 1954 migrant agreement, that is Nehru-Kotewal Pact. The second phase is friendly relations 1956-1976. So Seemarao Bandanaike's regimes emphasized neutrality and cooperation. Nehru's 1957 visit and reciprocal visits fostered trust. Joint efforts on non-alignment, Tibet, Goa's liberation. Then the migrant issues resolved by 1964 Shastri Bandanaike's agreement. Some frictions remained, example Sri Lanka's neutral stance during the 1962 Sino-Indian War. The phase 3 is tense relation 1977-1993. Ethnic riots in the 1981 and 1983 escalated tensions. India signed the 1987 Indo-Sri Lanka Accord to protect Tamils. Indian peacekeeping force sent but became unpopular. The 1991 Rajiv Gandhi assassinated by LTT-linked militants, India withdraws support, trust was diminished and diplomacy stagnated briefly. Phase 4 is return of cordial relations 1994-2011. Chandrika Kumartunga initiated normalization. 1998 India-Sri Lanka Free Trade Agreement was signed. India removed tariffs on 1,000 goods, Sri Lanka on 900 goods, faced rebates on others. Peace talks with the LTT supported. Strategic collaborations like oil, railways, energy, IT, etc. Regional link via Adams Bridge study. Key problems in bilateral relations are the Kachudweep Island dispute, which was resolved in 1974. Then smuggling and open sea routes like gold, opium, weapons in 1980s. Trade deficit, India exports heavily while it imports few goods from Sri Lanka. Tamil migrants, largest and most complex issue. Demand for the separate Tamil state rooted in the ethnic marginalization. So Tamil migrants, a historical challenge. Over 1 million Indian Tamils sent to work in tea plantation during British era. Post 1948 citizenship law de-enfranchised them. Nehru initially opposed return, later signed bilateral pacts. Agreements are like 1954 Nehru-Kotewal, then 1964 Shastri Bandanaike's, then 1974 Joint Declaration. In 1986 Tri-Party Accord led to 1988 Citizenship Act and later amendments. 2003 Act proposed to naturalize remaining 168,141 Tamils. Demand for the separate Tamil state, LTT and the other militant groups formed post 1977. Violence peaked in 1983, the influx of the refugees to Tamil Nadu. Indian dilemma, balanced domestic politics, regional stability and non-intervention. 1987 Accord aimed to devolve powers to Tamil areas. Indian peacekeeping force failed due to opposition from the Sri Lankan government and rebels, mismanagement and casualties, and the lesson was learned that risk of intervention without consensus. Contemporary cooperation and regional outlook. Rajapaksa 2005, India's first diplomacy. Agreements on railways, ITs, aviation, energy. Comprehensive economic partnership. India is mindful of past interventions, avoid military roles but provides humanitarian aid. Regional platforms like SARC, BIMSTEC, NAM serve as dialogue mechanism. Current issues: return of Tamil refugees, development of northeast Sri Lanka. Now, I would like to conclude. So, the relations evolved from colonial legacies to complex interdependence. Tamil issue remains the most sensitive. Trade and connectivity have improved significantly. The future depends on continued dialogue, regional integration, addressing the ethnic and humanitarian concerns fairly. Diplomacy and shared regional goals are the path forward. Thank you.